The world of movies and series just got electrifying. Big reveals, shocking castings, and epic sequels are coming your way. From Marvel and DC surprises to Disney's fairy tale remakes and Stranger Things spin-offs, the next few years are stacked with epic releases. Grab your popcorn, these updates are bigger, bolder, and more shocking than ever. Studios are pulling out all the stops with massive casting reveals, blockbuster sequels, and brand new series across streamings and theaters. Whether it's Spider-Man, Avengers, Tomb Raider, or Stranger Things, each story promises twists, action, and cinematic thrills. Stick around, you won't want to miss a single update in this Hollywood whirlwind. Big shakeup for Avatar fans. The Legend of Aang, The Last Airbender, the highly anticipated animated continuation of the beloved Nickelodeon series, will skip theaters entirely and premiere exclusively on Paramount Plus in fall 2026. Originally expected to hit cinemas, the move to streaming reflects Paramount's strategy to make its animated content more widely accessible to audiences around the world. Fans can now experience Aang's next adventure directly from home, whether they're longtime followers of the series or newcomers eager to dive into the Avatar universe. The film continues Aang's journey years after the original series ended, exploring new threats, challenges, and moral dilemmas while keeping the spirit of the beloved story alive. The voice cast is packed with talent, featuring Eric Nam, Dion Kwan, Jessica Matten, Roman Zaragoza, Steven Yeun, and Dave Bautista, promising performances that bring the characters to life with energy and heart. Although some fans may be disappointed that the big screen experience won't happen, the streaming-first approach makes it easier for global audiences to join Aang on his next chapter. With breathtaking animation, epic adventures, and the charm that made the original series iconic, The Legend of Aang is shaping up to be a must-watch event for both longtime fans and a new generation of viewers. Big news for Assassin's Creed fans, Netflix's live-action series adaptation of the legendary Ubisoft game franchise has officially locked in a director, Johan Renck. Acclaimed for his Emmy-winning work on Chernobyl and standout episodes of Breaking Bad and The Walking Dead. Showrunners Roberto Patino, DMZ Westworld, and David Weiner, Halo and The Killing, are shaping the series, and early castings include Toby Wallace, Lola Pettigrew, Zachary Hart, Laura Marcus, and Tenzin Crawford. Though plot details remain under wraps, production is expected to start in early 2026 in Italy, but no release date has been confirmed yet. Rennick's involvement signals a cinematic, character-driven take on the Assassin's Creed universe, blending history, stealth, and intrigue in a way only this franchise can. Fans can expect a fresh and ambitious series that honors the games while delivering Netflix-style drama and suspense. The sequel to the 2019 cult hit Ready or Not just got a major schedule shift, and horror lovers are celebrating. Ready or Not 2: Here I Come is now set to hit theaters on March 27, 2026, 2 weeks earlier than its originally announced April release, showing that the studio has confidence in this next chapter's scary thrills and laughs. The comedy-horror blend stars Samara Weaving returning as Grace, the unforgettable final girl who survived a deadly family game in the first film. She's back, this time joined by her sister Faith, Catherine Newton, as they confront new sinister families trying to hunt them down in an even bigger fight for survival. Directors Matt Bettinelli-Olpin and Tyler Gillett are back at the helm, with writers Guy Busick and R. Christopher Murphy, continuing the same darkly hilarious tone that made the original a breakout hit. The expanded cast also includes Sarah Michelle Gellar, Sean Hatosy, Nestor Carbonell, Kevin Durand, and Elijah Wood. This release date bump to March 2026 could give Ready or Not 2 a stronger box office window before the crowded spring schedule kicks in, meaning fans might be seeing Grace's next nightmare sooner than thought. Huge shakeup for fans of the sci-fi action franchise. Legendary Terminator co-creator James Cameron has publicly confirmed that Arnold Schwarzenegger will not appear in the next Terminator movie, making a major break for nearly 4 decades of traditional in the iconic series. In a recent interview with a Hollywood Reporter, Cameron explained that the franchise's next chapter, still early in development, will move forward without Schwarzenegger's T-800 character, signaling a shift towards a new generation of characters and ideas rather than relying on familiar faces from past films. Schwarzenegger has been synonymous with Terminator since the original 1984 classic, appearing in multiple sequels over the years. But with Cameron now steering the next iteration, he made it clear that the focus will be on fresh storytelling and broader concepts like time war and superintelligence, themes he feels are more relevant for modern audiences. This doesn't mean the franchise is ending. In fact, Cameron is reportedly writing the script and hopes to dive deeper into the Terminator mythos once his work on Avatar concludes. But fans should prepare for a Terminator universe that doesn't include the iconic T-800 or Schwarzenegger's legendary "I'll be back" presence. This decision closes one of the most enduring eras in sci-fi cinema and opens the door to bold new directions for the future of Terminator. Marvel fans, get ready for a major crossover moment. Sebastian Stan, best known for playing Bucky Barnes the Winter Soldier in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, is officially set to join the cast of The Batman Part 2, the highly anticipated sequel to Warner Bros. And DC Studios' hit superhero film starring Robert Pattinson as Batman. What makes this extra casting exciting? Stan is expected to portray Harvey Dent, the idealistic Gotham City District Attorney whose tragic fall leads to the iconic villain Two-Face in DC lore. While the full details of his character's arc haven't been fully revealed, sources strongly point to Stan taking on this complex role opposite of Pattinson's Bruce Wayne, adding serious dramatic weight to the sequel. This cast also follows the earlier news that Scarlett Johansson, another Marvel alum, may join the film as Gilda Gold, Harvey Dent's comic book wife, hinting at deeper storylines tied to Gotham's corruption and legal battles. Batman Part 2 is directed by Matt Reeves, with production scheduled to begin in spring of 2026 and a planned theatrical release in October 1st, 2027. Reeves returns to expand Gotham's gritty world, bringing back familiar faces like Jeffrey Wright, Commissioner Gordon, Andy Serkis, Alfred, and Colin Farrell, Penguin, alongside Stan's Dent. This casting marks a huge moment for Sebastian Stan, makes a bold leap from Marvel's superhero universe into DC's darkest city, and fans are hyped to see how his Harvey Dent will reshape the Batman saga. After smashing expectations at the holiday box office, Lionsgate has fast-tracked a sequel to the Sydney Sweeney psychological hit, The Housemaid, and fans don't have long to wait to dive back into the suspense. Titled The Housemaid's Secret, the follow-up film is already in development with production set to begin in 2026, just weeks after the original hit theaters. The decision comes after The Housemaid grossed an impressive $133 million worldwide in under 3 weeks, far surpassing its modest budget and proving there's huge audience appetite for more of Millie's dangerous world. Star Sydney Sweeney is expected to reprise her role as Millie Calloway and will also take on a behind-the-scenes role as an executive producer, while director Paul Feig returns to the director's chair along with screenwriter Rebecca Sunshine, preserving the continuity with the first movie. Co-star Michelle Morone is likely to return as Enzo, and there are even early hints that Amanda Seyfried could make a cameo appearance, keeping ties to the original story alive. Based on author Frida McFadden's best-selling second novel in the Housemaid trilogy, the sequel will continue Millie's high-stakes journey into new dangerous territory, proving this suspense franchise has plenty more twists ahead. Lucasfilm could be taking Star Wars in a bold new direction, deep into the realm of horror. According to recent industry scoops and insider commentary, the studio behind The Galaxy Far, Far Away is now developing a Star Wars horror-themed project, potentially as a series for Disney's streaming platforms. This news comes after The Acolyte leaned into darker thriller-adjacent territory, and reports suggested Lucasfilm may be ready to push the boundaries even further with something that embraces more traditional horror elements within the Star Wars universe. One of the biggest signals comes from Tony Gilroy, creator of Andor, who previously shared that Disney and Lucasfilm are working on a horror project, though he didn't specify whether it's a series or a standalone production. While official confirmation from Lucasfilm is still pending, repeated reporting from entertainment outlets has made the story one of the year's most talked about potential genre expansions for the franchise. For decades, Star Wars has flirted with spooky themes, from the eerie presence of the Sith to the shadowy unknown regions, but a full horror series would be unprecedented. Fans are already imagining everything from haunted space stations to Sith-spawned terrors, and if this project moves forward, it could reshape how audiences experience Star Wars storytelling forever. Great news for Rush Hour lovers! The long-awaited fourth installment of the beloved action comedy franchise is moving closer to actual production. fans now have a clearer idea of where things stand behind the scenes. According to the latest industry report, Rush Hour 4 could be filming as early as spring or summer 2026, signaling major progress after years of uncertainty and development limbo. While a green light from the studio hasn't been formally announced yet, multiple indicators indicate that pre-production efforts are picking up steam, including financing and distribution talks. Paramount is reportedly in discussions to distribute the movie widely across roughly 4,000 theaters in the US with Warner Bros., which controls franchise rights, tied into the plan as part of a broader deal. The budget is expected to exceed $100 million, and producers are actively assembling the financial backing needed to start shooting. Although contracts with stars Jackie Chan and Chris Tucker have not been finalized, both actors remain enthusiastic about returning as Detective Lee and Detective Carter, the iconic duo at the heart of the franchise's success. Filming is expected to take place in international locations, including China, Africa, and Saudi Arabia, continuing the globe-trotting tradition of the series. If production begins in 2026 as anticipated, Rush Hour 4 could be gearing up for a theatrical release in 2027, bringing back the action and comedy that made the original trilogy a fan favorite around the world. Even though Stranger Things has officially wrapped with its Season 5 finale, the universe isn't done expanding. Creators Matt and Ross Duffer have confirmed that a spin-off series is in development, promising fresh stories in the Hawkins-adjacent world. The finale, titled The Right Side Up, saw Eleven sacrifice herself to defeat Vecna, while the Hawken teens graduate high school, stepping into new phases of their lives. But the Duffers are taking the story forward in a completely new way. Rather than continuing with familiar characters, the spin-off will explore new characters, a new town, and an entirely fresh mythology. Matt Duffer explained, "It's very fresh and very new, but yes, it will answer some of the loose threads that are remaining." The spin-off is reportedly inspired by a mysterious rock found by young Henry Creel in Season 5. The series will delve into this plot point while introducing an entirely different storyline, and importantly, no original Stranger Things characters will return. The Duffers are back in the writer's room after taking a short break following the finale, signaling that production and story development are already underway. Fans can expect a bold, standalone adventure that honors the Stranger Things universe while charting exciting, unexplored territory. Massive casting news from Walt Disney Pictures as the studio officially announces its lead stars for the live-action adaptation of Tangled, the beloved 2010 animated fairy tale hit that captured hearts worldwide. Tegan Croft has landed the role of Rapunzel, the spirited princess with magical and possibly long hair, stealing her life away from a tower and into a grand adventure. Croft is best known as her role as Rachel Raven in Titans and her lead role in True Spirit. Joining her as the roguish partner in adventure Flynn Rider is Milo Manheim, a familiar face to Disney fans from the Zombies film franchise and as a standalone Dancing with the Stars contestant. The project, directed by Michael Gracie, The Greatest Showman, with a script by Jennifer Caton Robinson, continues Disney's big push into live-action reimaginings of its animated classics. While no official release date has been confirmed yet, the casting represents a major milestone in bringing this fairy tale adventure back to life. Disney's Tangled remake joins the studio's growing slate of live-action projects and has fans buzzing over how these fresh faces will embody the iconic duo when production begins. Amazon MGM Studios has officially revealed the cast for its upcoming Tomb Raider TV adaptation, set to stream exclusively on Prime Video. The series will star Sophie Turner as the iconic adventurer Lara Croft, bringing her own spin to the legendary archaeologist role. Turner has been portrayed extensively for the part, promising fans a dynamic and action-packed portrayal of Lara. Joining her is a talented ensemble including Sigourney Weaver as Evelyn Wallace, a mysterious figure with her own agenda, and Jason Isaacs as Atlas de Mornay, Laura's cunning uncle. Additional cast members include Celia Imrie, Bill Patterson, Martin Bob Semple, Jack Bannon, John Heffernan, Patterson Joseph, Sasha Luss, Juliet Motamed, and August Wittgenstein, all contributing to the rich and expansive world of this series. The show is led creatively by Phoebe Waller-Bridge, Fleabag, as creator, writer, exclusive producer, and co-showrunner, alongside Chad Hodge, with Jonathan Van Tolkien directing and also serving as executive producer. According to Amazon MGM Studios, this talented cast brings incredible depth and gravitas to the adaptation, promising a thrilling and character-rich take on Lara Croft's adventures. Filming is expected to begin soon, setting the stage for an exciting action-packed series for fans of the franchise. Which of these upcoming films or series are you most excited to watch first? Drop your thoughts in the comments, smash that like button, and don't forget to subscribe for daily entertainment updates. Hit the bell icon now because in Hollywood, the next big reveal is always just around the corner. Till then, see ya!